Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a beer from Baltimore County, Maryland, and it's called Guinness Baltimore Blonde. And this is from their brewery that opened there about 2 years ago, or might have been 3 years ago. It was their first brewery in the United States since the mid-50s. They had a brewery in America and it shut down for whatever reason. It's called Open Gate Brewery, Baltimore, Maryland. It's actually in Baltimore County, Maryland, literally like a few yards outside the city limits, but it's basically Baltimore.
Probably for tax reasons is why they did that.
Or they just found, yeah, it could be, or they just found a building, because that
So
area.
have you ever been to Baltimore, like downtown Baltimore?
I have, yes.
It's kind of strangely built. It's like a big government type depot, but they're trying to preserve like the older footprint of the city, and in the meantime, they're building up all around the older footprint. So it's like older city areas and buildings, and then whoop, here's a new building. Whoop, there's a new building. But it doesn't make any sense. It's almost like somebody's like throwing darts at a dartboard, and wherever it lands, whoop, here comes a building.
I didn't really notice that. It seemed like it was organized to me, but I could be.
I think I was there like 12 years ago.
Okay.
So
We refined our original blonde recipe for brewing at our Open Gate Brewery and Barrel House in Baltimore. And like I was saying, it's our first brewery since the mid-90s. Mid-1950s, sorry, 50s. And it's 11.2 ounces, not 12. Brewed and bottled in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, it's got the flag of Maryland. It's got an embossed bottle Arthur Guinness signature on there. Okay, so
the original label on this had like a flamingo on it, didn't it? Some big bird or something.
toucan.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Guinness Stout. I have some of the old bottles over there. I'll go get them.
So speaking of Guinness Stout, is it the #1 selling stout in the United States?
I guess in the world.
It makes sense they have a brewery here now.
It's probably #1 in the world. Well, look. That tells you the size of these glasses, huh? Well, you got the same amount.
Not counting fuzz, buddy.
So 5.6 ounce glasses, I guess. Okay, so you can start talking about the aroma. I'm gonna go get the aroma.
All right, so the appearance is, I would call it gold to straw color. It's typical American looking light beer. The bubbles have dissipated in it, and so the head is completely gone.
Hey, I was wrong. You were right.
What's that? Yeah, I thought that's a toucan. Sorry, I thought it was a flamingo. All right, so several different bottles, so it appears. The long necks.
Okay.
So were these brewed here in the United States as well, or?
Yeah, but not in that.
overseas?
They were a contract brewery. They wanted their own brewery. This one was in Latrobe, Pennsylvania,
Okay.
at another brewery, and this one was Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Okay.
So you just kept 2 of the same bottles because there's like slightly different. So.
You remember what was in Latrobe? It was Rolling Rock. But Anheuser-Busch bought Rolling Rock, and they didn't want that brewery, so some independent company bought it, and they keep brewing beer there for contracts for other people.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put a nose on this.
Smells yeasty.
Yeah. We'll talk about the appearance already.
Yeah, golden. There's that rain. A lot of hop note.
Yeah.
Nice hop notes.
Yeah.
Sparkling
Grains,
hops.
hops, barley. Go ahead, taste it.
Cheers. Lemonade.
Get a barley punch. Barley punch.
But this
Tastes
one
like
was
barley.
this was from Baltimore also,
Okay.
before they redid with the flag. Malt,
Barley.
barley malt,
Taste the hops.
grassy hops.
Yeah.
It tastes kind of like harp, but with more flavor. Remember harp?
Yeah, oddly enough, there's a harp on this bottle.
Yeah, because Guinness owns Harp.
Right, I do know that.
But we don't see Harp around here too much. 20 years ago, yeah, not now. I guess they replaced it pretty much with this.
Yeah, I guess, you know, if you're selling the heck out of Guinness Stout, why not just take another recipe, swap it a little bit, but the name Guinness on it.
Yeah, well, they own it.
Right. But Harp didn't taste like this. This has got more of a barley malt.
Harp is more of an adjunct lager, you know,
Yeah.
or an Irish Budweiser.
Right. So it's lighter.
Tasted lighter. And this tastes more like a craft lager.
Yeah, it's good.
Medium body, even almost high medium, close to heavy. Pretty crisp, dry finish. It's actually
not too much carbonation on the tail end.
too much.
It's not too much.
Oh, I thought that's what you said, not too much, yeah.
And as you can see, and I mentioned it while I was talking about the appearance, is that the bubbles and the lacings kind of calm down. It's almost like the same thing you get from a good cold Miller High Life when you pour it in. You can see like the little bit champagne bubbles.
Yeah.
These are gone.
This is not as bubbly as Miller High Life. So you give this a high score?
Yeah, it's an A. It's very good.
Yeah, it's an A. Now it's about $9.99 a six pack,
Whoa.
so it ain't cheap.
No. You can get Miller like $6.99 six pack. Miller High Life.
Yeah, but this is better than that.
What is it?
$3 a six.
more?
I don't know. That's a question. And then Pilsner Urquell, we can get. How much can you get that for? $9.99 a six pack? No.
$8.99. I can get it for $8.99.
Wow, that's the greatest deal. Because that's such a
If
world
you
class.
really shop around, you get it for $8.49.
What a great beer! But this is really good too. So Irish lager.
And it's along those lines of that fullness and that mouthfeel that you do with the Pilsner or
Yeah,
minus the
bitterness.
flavor. Different flavor.
Different flavor, more
Yeah.
body, because the Pilsner Urquell is only 4.4. They did improve it. Now, when they made it contract brewed, it was pretty nice, but they gave it more action when they moved to their own brewery, so to speak. I'm going to say 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10, a really good beer. What are you saying?
Why don't you just score exactly the same?
I'm just converting it.
Oh.
9.4 out of 10 is 94 out of 100.
Welcome to the metric system, kids.
Right, that's why I like the metric system.
I gotta give it the same score. It's 93 or 94. It's really good.
Okay, so Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais, a delicious beer. And we're going to end this review by saying, try some Guinness Blonde.
You
And y'all,
can see how they changed the label to make it more like a Baltimore, Maryland beer rather
Yeah.
than an Irish beer.
and y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Drink Guinness.